Jeffrey's hit the gym and made himself attractive, and now he's got a girlfriend. What do you think's gonna happen to poor old Jeffrey? Is he gonna have the most beautiful, loving relationship that lasts an eternity? Or is he gonna get complacent, make Jessica his focus, lose every little part of him that was attractive, up until she can't help but to resent him because of his weakness? This is what happens to so many men just like Jeffrey. They finally get into the relationship they always wanted, and they falsely believe all of the propaganda around that tells them to just be themselves, and now you've got her so you can relax. No, this is when the real tests begin. And Jeffrey, my friend, I'm afraid you failed those tests. And so now your woman can't help but to look over at another man. Adonis knows that you should never make your woman your focus. Because of this, he has the most beautiful, most pure, the best possible wife. When he first set eyes on her, Adonis kept an abundance mindset, and this made Anastasia even more attracted to him. And when they did get into a relationship, Adonis still didn't make her his focus. Instead, he kept his attention on his mission, helping the men in his tribe conquer. You might be wasting your time just watching this video and thinking that you don't really need it because you're not the kind of guy who makes a girl your focus. But it can really happen to any guy, especially if you are on self-improvement, because there is a dynamic that no one else has ever spoke about before, which you will find incredibly interesting. As you work hard and improve yourself and you try to do all of the habits that we've learned from Adonis, you will consistently become more attractive to more women over time. The issue with this is that there will be a threshold, a point in which you can no longer hold out on getting into a relationship, getting serious with a girl. And so you'll pair up, and it's really, really nice. And you know, she's your first ever girlfriend, and we're gonna last forever. And what happens? Only to the men on self-improvement, not to, you know, some random guy who just drinks a lot of beer or plays video games, but to the men on self-improvements, quite frankly, you will outgrow every girlfriend that you get for a long time. Because every young person is rapidly changing, but when you are a young man who is ambitious and also putting in a huge amount of work to change yourself, to improve, your rate of growth is gonna go like this. And everyone else's, maybe if they're doing the right things, more like this. For most people, more like this. This means that there is a potential trap for you that you really need to watch out for, which is that you will keep improving yourself and actually become more and more and more attractive to women. And eventually you will get to the point when there is such a good girl there that you want to get with. You will get with her, you would have such a good time, you'll think, man, this girl is so much better than I've ever had before, this is awesome. And you don't even realize it up until you connect the dots looking back and you're like, oh, I made her my focus above my goals. There was this one small habit. The habit wasn't important, was it? But there was this one small habit that I used to do every morning, and now I don't really do it because I just text her instead. There was this one thing I used to do with my diet. I never ate sugar, and then I started to just have a little bit of sugar with her, but it's not that bad, is it? This happens to so many guys. You start doing so well in life, you start getting options with women, and then you take your foot off the gas, you take your eyes off the windscreen when you were going forward, and now you're just like looking at the passenger like, hey, like, oh, it's like, thank you for being with me. Like, just crash. There's very, very specific small habits that you do. If you are reaching a good level of success, whether it's your sports, your studies, whatever, career, business, etc., there's these small habits that you're doing which don't seem that important. Maybe you're just reading your goals every morning. Maybe you're not using your phone for the first 30 minutes of the day. Some things like this, they don't seem that important. But when you stop doing them and instead replace them with things that you're doing with your girl, or things that you're doing with, you know, girls that you're texting or something, it makes a difference. It really does. Because there's another guy out there who's not texting a girl right now. There's another guy out there who's going for the same goal as you. And quite frankly, he's horny as f. I will say this again. There is a guy out there, lots of guys, who have the same goals as you, who want what you want, and they're horny. They're not spending their time texting their girlfriends. They're not spending time texting girls that they want to date. Hee, like, yeah, let's go to this fancy place tonight. They're literally just focused on that one goal. Because that man who's totally and relentlessly focused on one goal with no distractions is of course gonna win. Most things that we want are competitive. They are a zero-sum game, as in if someone else gets it, you won't. When you lose your focus from your important goals, and you instead just put a little bit more time into maybe the new girlfriend that you've got, maybe the girl that you've got a massive crush on. Those things seem really wholesome, and I'm not telling you just, yeah, be lonely forever, because I'm a big advocate for men still pursuing love and relationships. I think in the modern day, we're far too like anti-love. I think you see so many guys in like the male self-help space who will tell you just focus on yourself, don't think about girls. I think that's cringe. Navigate your life with girls, not without. But they should never ever be your focus. You should wake up thinking about your goals. You should go to sleep thinking about your goals. You should go about the day thinking about your goals. When you're messaging the girl that you've got a crush on, you should literally be thinking about your goals whilst you quickly send her a message and then go back on and do something else. And as she sends you a message and you don't even see it for hours, you know, you've always seen that advice of like, yeah, you know, when a girl texts you, like, wait a little bit, don't reply straight away. You've always seen that advice, and the majority of guys will be like, okay, I won't reply straight away. Oh look, she texts me, I'm not gonna reply straight away. And they're just like fucking around on the phone on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna gonna wait 5 minutes and then I'll reply. Well, you know the best way to like not reply fast, to actually seem busy, is to be busy on your goals. And I know just how hard this is to navigate. This is why I'm making this video, because it's such an easy concept. Yep, don't lose focus on your goals. Don't make a woman your priority. But it happens to the best of us, and it's happened to me so many times. Almost every relationship that I've ever been with. I'll tell you one, right? In late 2020, I was months into my monk mode period. I was literally trimming my own hair in COVID. Got absolutely shredded doing outdoor workouts whilst all the gyms were closed. Eating incredibly clean, doing like productive work all day, every day. This wasn't me overworking. I literally loved my life. I was making so much progress to my goals. Guess what happened? Just recently, I was looking back over my photo album of like years of just pictures and videos, you know, on your phone. Like I was scrolling up. So I literally saw the points where I literally got shredded. I was so focused. And then I saw one particular video. Could you maybe guess what it was? I won't show you. Maybe we'll upload like a blurred version. It was a first date with a girl that I later went on to like actually be with. And it's like, okay, you know, straight after that date, yeah, we have some alcohol there. That's the first time I've drank alcohol in like months. You know, that's bad. Okay, fair enough. You know, okay, next picture's shirtless. Okay, yeah, we're doing some more work. And oh, a month from there, there's like a picture of us at nighttime. You're usually in bed at 9 p.m. But okay, you know, fair enough. Just have a late night once. Okay, fine. Oh, why are you getting waffles with this girl? Wait, what are you doing? 4% body fat increased by like 6 months. You don't realize how big these small changes are. I've got screenshots of our boys from 2020. So when we had like a very small audience, boys literally commenting like, you've saved my life forever and everything. Going up, going up, going up. And then boom, that first one where I'm drinking alcohol. Then the second one where it's a late night. Then there's another late night. Then there's another late night. And I was still in monk mode, like really, really disciplined for all of these moments. But it was this slight change. This slight thing of like, oh yeah, go on, you know, I've been so good right now. So yeah, go on, go get drinks with that girl. Yeah, go on, you can stay up late. Yeah, go on, you can maybe smoke some weed with her. Yeah, you could do it twice this week. Yeah, go on, 3 times smoking weed with her at night time's okay. 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. by the time I get back. You know, I'm still scrolling up. So now we're in April 2021. And I'm beginning to see like, oh, okay, there's no screenshots of my YouTube success at this point. The YouTube growth kind of like slowed down a little bit here. Physique's not looking as good. Still doing pretty well compared to most people. You know, I'm still disciplined and stuff. That doesn't seem very bad. And you're like, oh yeah, well, that's not bad at all. You know, you get love and stuff. This is something that you may not have ever seen in movies, and your parents and your teachers have never showed you this. Any propaganda has not showed you this. I'm probably going to lose some of my social credit score for saying this. Women will only fuck winners. Say that with me. Women will only fuck winners. There's gonna be some guys watching who are young and not having sex, and that's absolutely fine. But the concept still remains. Women fuck the winners. Women fuck that disciplined guy who they can see is elevating his status as much as possible. People around won't say this because it seems kind of shallow. You want me to speak unfiltered? Do you want me to tell you like the brutal truths? Those late nights that you spend watching Netflix and eating junk food with her, that time that you spend when you're not even present but you've went on a date just for her, she loses respect for you. And when a woman loses respect for you, she metaphorically and physically dries up. It's not what you want. So counterintuitively, because we have this like normal nature to pursue a woman and want to do things for her, but counterintuitively, the best kind of relationship dynamic that you will ever find yourself in is not where you're pursuing a woman, it's where you're pursuing your goals and she's pursuing you. Now 99% of men will never achieve this. This is such a dynamic which is so rare that the woman or women will chase you, not you to them. They will chase you whilst you're focused on other things. The majority of guys won't believe this. There's a bunch of YouTubers, black pill YouTubers, they'll never be able to believe this. You don't need to be a supermodel for this. You don't need to be like ultra rich. There's a bunch of broke guys who are doing this. There's a bunch of guys who are quite like actually physically ugly who still have this effect. Where does it come from, bro? There's 100 different things. It's personality, it's identity, it's game, it's a bit of money here, a bit of lifestyle here, a bit of athleticism and six pack. You know, there's different things that builds up this kind of character of a man who's so focused on something else that women can't help but to focus on him. That, I believe, is the correct dynamic of a relationship, and it's an unsexy answer. Because I could have ended this video just saying something cute to you and, you know, you would have felt really good. Like, yeah, Hamza's so nice. Yeah, like, subscribe. It's the unsexy answer. But if you want to live a life where you have the best relationship dynamic and you're not focused on her, you're not seeing your goals deteriorate, you're actually seeing your goals get better while she's focused on you and she's supporting you, which is so rare to see these days, you have to become the rare man. You have to become more like Adonis. Click and watch this video right now. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.